Have you ever felt like life keeps throwing obstacles your way and no matter what you do, you can't seem to find peace? I used to let people, situations, and my own mind control me until I realized the truth. Nothing and no one has the power to affect me unless I allow it. In this video, I share the mindset shift that changed everything. If you're ready to take back your power and reclaim your inner peace, watch till the end. It's time to stop being controlled by the world and start owning your life. I used to believe that my peace depended on the world around me, on how people treated me, on whether things went my way, on circumstances aligning with my expectations. I thought if I could control everything, if I could get the approval I craved, then I'd finally feel at peace. But I was wrong. And if you're here, maybe you've been wrong too. What if I told you that the battle isn't out there? It's within you. That the loudest voice holding you back isn't the world, but the one inside your own mind? The doubts, the fears, the relentless inner critic that whispers you're not enough, that keeps you stuck, that steals your confidence before you even take the first step. That voice has had power over you for too long. It's time to silence it. Before I could reclaim my power, I had to unlearn everything I thought I knew. I had to confront my own thoughts, break free from fear, and rewrite the story I was telling myself. And that's what I want to share with you today. Because when you understand this, when you take back control of your own mind, no one and nothing will ever have power over you again. So stay with me. Listen closely. Because if you're ready to break free from self-doubt, if you're tired of letting your own mind hold you back, this is for you. And if you want to go even deeper, my book, Get Out of Your Head, Be in Control of Your Life, is available now on Amazon in paperback, Kindle, and audiobook formats. It will show you how to overcome fear, silence your inner critic, and take control of your life. Get your copy. The link is in the description below for you to check out. Let's step into a life where we are no longer prisoners of our thoughts, starting now. The illusion of peace. For years, I chased peace in all the wrong places. I thought that if I could just fix my life, make more money, be more loved, gain more control, then I would finally be calm inside. But no matter what I achieved, peace was always just out of reach. Something was always missing, and I didn't know why. Until one day I realized the truth. The chaos I felt wasn't coming from the world. It was coming from within me. I had spent so much time reacting to life, trying to manage everything outside me, that I never stopped to ask, who is the one reacting? Why do I feel this way? Where does this fear, this anger, this emptiness come from? And when I finally looked inside, I saw it. I wasn't in control of my own mind. I was living on autopilot, ruled by beliefs I never chose, trapped in patterns I didn't understand. My emotions weren't mine. They were echoes of past wounds, of things I was told to believe, of fears I had absorbed from others. I was a prisoner, and so are most people. The prison of the mind. Carl Jung once said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." Most people navigate life under the illusion of free will, unaware that the deepest forces shaping their thoughts, emotions, and decisions were never truly chosen. From the moment of birth, the mind is imprinted with beliefs, absorbed from parents, culture, and past experiences. These beliefs become the invisible bars of an internal prison, limiting perception and dictating behavior. It is not the world that holds people back. It's the conditioning they have unknowingly accepted as truth. Anger is often not about the present moment, but a wounded inner child still trying to defend itself. Anxiety is rarely based on reality. It's a script written long ago, playing on repeat. Feeling unworthy is not a reflection of lack, but a belief planted in the mind, mistaken for truth. This prison is so insidious that most don't even realize they are inside it. They confuse its walls with reality. They call its limitations just the way things are. But here's the truth. Thoughts are not truth. Emotions are not identity. The past is not destiny. The prison is not real. It exists only because it has never been questioned. The moment one dares to challenge the beliefs keeping them confined, the illusion shatters, and the most profound realization emerges. The door was never locked. The moment of freedom. Many chase peace as if it is something to be obtained, something found in silencing thoughts, controlling emotions, or eliminating hardship. But this pursuit is futile because peace has never been about fixing the external world. True peace is not about bending life to one's will. It's about no longer being controlled by it. The mind is like a river, constantly moving, shifting, and flowing. Most people struggle against its current, trying to control every wave, every ripple. They exhaust themselves in resistance, believing peace can only exist when the water is still. But those who learn to float, who surrender instead of fight, come to a life-altering realization. They were never the water. They were never the chaos. They were never the storm. They were the observer, watching it all pass by. That is where true power lies. Not in control, but in awareness. Thoughts may come and go, but they do not define the observer. Emotions may rise and fall, but they do not possess the observer. The past may have shaped, but it does not own the observer. When this realization sinks in, the world loses its power to shake you. The mind's illusions dissolve, and for the first time you are free. The power of detachment. Most suffering does not come from life itself. It comes from resisting life as it is. People trap themselves in a cycle of frustration, wishing things were different, expecting others to act a certain way, believing that happiness is something to be achieved rather than realized. But reality does not care about expectations. It moves as it moves, indifferent to desires and demands. And so there are only two choices. 1. Resist reality and suffer. 2. Surrender to it and be free. Detachment is not about becoming cold or indifferent. It is about caring without being enslaved by what cannot be controlled. Expecting people to always understand is an attachment to validation. Needing circumstances to unfold a certain way is an attachment to control. Tying happiness to success, approval, or relationships is an attachment to external conditions. But peace has nothing to do with the external world. Peace is what remains when attachments are released. It is the ability to experience life without clinging, to love without fear, to work without obsession, to live without resistance. And when this state is reached, when nothing and no one holds power over your inner world, you do not find freedom. You become it. Turning pain into power. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. Every human being will face loss, betrayal, disappointment, and heartbreak. Life does not spare anyone from hardship. But within every painful moment, a choice exists. 1. Let it break you. 2. Let it build you. Most people unknowingly choose the first. They hold on to resentment, replay past mistakes, and carry wounds long after they should have healed. They let their pain define them, not realizing that it was never meant to be a prison, only a passage. Pain, when met with resistance, becomes suffering. But pain, when met with awareness, becomes transformation. Pain can be turned into wisdom. Every hardship carries a lesson, if you are willing to listen. Loss can be turned into gratitude. What was taken teaches you to cherish what remains. Failure can be turned into strength. Every fall builds resilience, preparing you for the next rise. Just as fire strengthens steel, just as pressure turns coal into diamonds, adversity has the power to refine you into something greater. But only if you allow it. The death of the old self. There is one final step in true transformation, the release of identity itself. For too long, people cling to their past, their wounds, and their labels, believing they define who they are. They say, I am a victim, I am broken, I am not enough. But identity is just another story. And like all stories, it can be rewritten. Who you were is not who you must remain. The mind clings to suffering because it is familiar, but peace does not come from fixing yourself. It comes from realizing you were never broken to begin with. So now, the question is this. Are you ready? Are you ready to stop reacting and start mastering life? Are you ready to step out of the prison of the mind? Are you ready to take back your power, because the peace you have been searching for has always been inside you? It was never missing, only buried under layers of conditioning, fear, and false beliefs. And once those layers are removed, No one and nothing will ever affect you again. True power is not found in controlling the world. It is found in no longer needing to. Most people chase external security, believing peace comes from perfect circumstances. But reality does not bend to anyone's will. There will always be chaos, uncertainty, and loss. The real question is, will you let it control you? Because the moment you stop seeking control, you gain something greater: liberation. The storm no longer frightens the one who has become the sky. The waves no longer shake the one who has become the ocean. The world no longer disturbs the one who has become the observer. When you no longer need people, outcomes, or circumstances to be a certain way to feel at peace, you step into untouchable power. If this resonated with you, don't let it be just another idea you hear and forget. Apply it. Live it. Detach from what you cannot control. Use pain to grow, because true peace isn't something you find, it's something you become. And if you want to go even deeper, my book, Get Out of Your Head, Be in Control of Your Life, will guide you through the process of breaking free from fear, mastering your mind, and stepping into complete inner freedom. Available now on Amazon in paperback, Kindle, and audiobook. Check the link in the description. Now go, reclaim your life, because from this moment on, nothing and no one will ever have power over you again.